Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be setting up my October budget for 2019, and as you can see I've already started setting some stuff up and laying the groundworks for it just because I figured the video would be way too long if I actually go through it, and because my boyfriend and I are starting to share a joint budget. I'm still working out the kinks with how I want my joint budget to look in my budget planner, since the only thing I've been doing so far is just my personal spending. So let's just go ahead and get started. So the first page, like the notes page before the month starts, I have kind of my overview. So once I go through and actually figure out how much everything is, I'll put it here so I can see my total potential savings. In this case, that would be kind of like, if you follow Dave Ramsey, that would be kind of your snowball payments. Over here, I have a calendar of the month, and then each day that I don't spend anything, groceries and bills not included, I'll put a Planner Kate sticker, like a dot to indicate a no spend day. And I'll just briefly show you what it looked like for September. We're not done today, it's currently Sunday, so we still have 2 more days left of September, but this is what it will look like. And I just like to see a whole bunch of dots filled in there at the end of the month. It's very encouraging. And then I'll put the total down here next to a Once More with Love Munchkin sticker. So again, we have the October spread, and here is the calendar. As you can see, I already filled in all of my bills, personal and joint included, and I also put in some Planner Kate washi. These 4 strips indicate the weeks. So on the 8th is when my week 1 check-in will be, week 2 check-in, and so on. I believe that's all to mention on this page. And then my actual budget starts. So let's go ahead and just look at this first page here. You can see I already filled in my expected income for this month. I'm on a fixed salary, or rather stipend, so that amount will not change. So that's why I've already put it in here. And then I do have a difference amount here just in case, let's say I return something to the store that I purchased last month, I'll count that as extra income, or birthday money. October is not my birthday, but you know what I mean. If I get extra money coming in just in case, which normally, unfortunately, I do not. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. This section right here, I should mention really quickly though, most of these stickers are from Planner Kate. Actually, pretty much every sticker you see on this page is Planner Kate, with the exception of this sticker. This is from Erin Condren, and these arrows are from a really old shop like years ago on Etsy. I don't remember the name anymore. But okay, so this is my personal budget. So my car insurance, I'm still under my parents' plan, so I pay them $30 a month for that. My debt, which is again to my parents for helping me move, I pay them $100 a month. Oh, actually my due dates. Okay, so car insurance, I forgot. Car insurance comes out on the 2nd. My debt comes out, or at least I pay my parents on the 4th. Savings, I just transferred $25 to my savings account once a month. And that's what these arrows signify, a transfer. And then that is automatically withdrawn on the 5th. My Metro Pass, which is a monthly pass for the Metro to get to and from school, that monthly pass is $56.25, and I usually pay that sometime at the end of the month. There's no date exactly, but I put it in bills because I know exactly how much it'll be. That's just kind of how I differentiate it. So other people would do fixed expenses and variable expenses. I just call it bills and expenses because that's the stickers that I have. So retirement, I do contribute to my Roth IRA, $25 a month. And that is fairly new. I signed up in August, or I created an account in August, and that date, the 20th, okay. And because it's the new bill, I'm not entirely sure. So then I'll make sure to get my Metro Pass sometime between the 5th and the 20th, which is a big chunk of time. So I'm sure that'll happen. Okay. Oh, this total. Let's see what this total comes to. So we have 30, 125, 56.25. So all of my personal bills comes to $236.25. So $236.25. So I'll go ahead and, oh, I just realized I forgot to put my income in here. Okay. Okay. That's going to look annoying because it's like, okay, actually, I'm going to fix this because I like the space in between. That also looks weird, but whatever. I'm not going to touch it. So 2277.05. My income, what was the bills? 236.25. So 236.25. Okay, perfect. And I'll just keep filling that in as we go along. Actually, let me do this minus sign to indicate money is coming out. Okay. Next up is expenses. So for gas, I don't have a car. I use public transportation, as you can see, because I pay for that monthly pass. But my boyfriend does have a car, so I do contribute a little bit each month for gas to get groceries if we want to go out for a date night or whatnot. But it's not that much. So this month I'm going to budget $15. I am planning to sign up for Simply Gilded, which I'm really excited about. I do not know exactly how much it is with shipping and tax and everything, so I'm just going to do $35. I think it's going to be slightly over that, but I'm just going to leave it at $35, and then we'll play it out later. So Tortugas is $51.33. So my boyfriend and his dad and I all went to the Dry Tortugas National Park last month, and we had to buy tickets to get there. The only way to get there is really fly or to take a boat. And last month I didn't have all of the money in my budget to do it since it was last minute, so I'm slowly paying them back, and this is how much I have left to pay. So after this month, that debt will be gone. So I just put it under expenses because I know exactly how much it'll be, but it doesn't really matter when I pay it. So I guess that's similar to the Metro, but because this is a recurring payment, that's why I keep it in bills. So that is an exact amount. And then I'll probably pay that on October 1st just to get it out of the way. And then Uber, I do budget $30 a month. If I'm ever running late for school, or if I stay at school late and I don't really want to take the bus at night, I'll take Uber. But I keep it low to kind of convince me to not take it and try to take public transportation to save as much money as possible. So let's get our expenses total. So 15, 35, 51, 33, and 30. That is 131.33. So our expenses total, again, 131.33. Awesome. So that's the first page. Now the second page is my sinkings funds page. As you can see, I don't have the totals for everything because again, I'm filming this a couple days before the end of the month. So once my month is over, that's when I'll fill in with these to carry over. These stickers, again, from Planner Kate, these signify my cash envelopes. I don't have cash envelopes for everything. These are just what works for me. And I might actually change this crafting and not have it a cash envelope just because when my boyfriend goes and buys me stuff for me and then I pay him back, I'll just transfer him the money instead of giving him money cash. So that is kind of getting annoying. So we'll figure this out later. But for now, let's go ahead and just fill in with what I'm adding this month. So the Alex drawer from IKEA, since we are going there this month, I'm just gonna completely fill up so we can purchase it instead of going back. Away luggage. I am saving up for a new suitcase. I desperately need one, and I'm probably going to purchase that from them on like Black Friday, Cyber Monday if they're having a sale. So hopefully I can save some money then. Beauty, I'm going to add $10. Clothes, I'm going to add $25. And then I'm hoping to not spend any in October, so then November, again, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, I can go on a shopping spree with the money that I've been saving up over the past couple of months. So Colton, my boyfriend, I saved $25 just if I want to buy him a gift. For his gifts for Christmas, our anniversary, his birthday, all of that will come out of here and not my general gifts fund because I do spend a little bit more on him than anyone else. So I have a separate fund for him. Costco, we're not adding anything because we haven't bought our yearly membership yet. We probably will be doing that this month. So then next month, I'll start to add slowly so that it's fully stocked for next year. Crafting, I'm going to add $30. Cruise, I'm not going to add anything this month. I just don't have the funds for it, unfortunately, but I'm still going to still save for that. Luckily, the cruise is probably going to happen around May, June, but the people that I'm going on it with may not be able to go anymore. So that money I'll just carry over to something else. But for now, I'm still going to save for it when I do have it in the budget. Next up is donations, and that is $7. Erin Condon subscription is always $13. Florida Park State Pass, which we did sign up for that or get it last month. So then we're going to start filling up this sinking fund again. So that's $250 a month. The National Park Pass, which we're not funding, and actually we don't have any funds. I actually had to take some of the funds from here to fill another one, which I know you're not supposed to do, but I didn't want to touch my savings account, so I figured I'd just pull it out of here. And realistically, we're not going to be getting this pass anytime soon, unfortunately. And when we do, it's $40. Well, it's $80, but my boyfriend and I split it, so it'll be $40 each. And I'll probably just run that through my budget, like just take it out of my spending category for that month and just not buy any spending that month. But we'll see how it goes. But for now, in the near future, we're not going to be getting it. So I just emptied that. Gifts, I'm going to add $10. Medical, again, is $10. School fees will be $7, which I actually lowered from $10. And then scuba is still $10. Next up, my Silhouette Cameo is going to be $50, and I'm planning to buy this in December. So if I save $50 each month until December, I should have enough to get it. So fingers crossed. Spending is also $50. And then stickers will also be $50. And I moved both of these to sinking funds instead of variable expenses, just because the holidays are coming up. Black Friday, Cyber Monday, I wanted to kind of save up as much money as possible so that I can take advantage of those sales. So that's why these are moved. And then after the holidays, I'll probably move these two categories back to variable expenses instead of sinking funds, but we'll see how that goes. Technology will still be $50. And then finally my UGG slippers, which is kind of ridiculous, but I don't have any slippers. And excuse me, in our apartment, we have concrete floors and my feet are always freezing. So I want to get slippers. I like the ones from UGG. So I'm saving up for that. And then I'll, again, probably buy these Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So there's only one more month to fill this up. So let's add up everything for my sinking funds. Oops. So 90, 25, 10, 50, 30, 20, plus 27. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 237. Wait, oh crap, sorry. Okay, let's start over. That's what you get for trying to be all smart and think ahead. Okay, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. And then plus 40. Okay, there we go. So $494.50. So I'm just going to go back over here. Oops. So sinking funds is $494.50. Okay, so last is, oh, actually, let me complete this over here. So down here, I track my debt payoff and my savings for whichever item I'm putting my debt snowball into, which I know you're supposed to put it into debt, but it's a little complicated the way I do it, but I kind of split it in between the two, which I know isn't the most efficient, but it's what's working for me right now. So, and I also have marked down whatever baby step I'm on. So for debt, I always budget $100. And if I have any left over in the month, I'll make that here. And the cruise, I'm doing 0 this month. And then we'll see if I have any money left over at the end of the month. I'll split it between these two. Okay, so the next page I actually already have set up. It's my weekly tracker. So for this first one, I put all the categories that I'm going to track, and I'm not sure if I'm going to track all of these throughout the month, which is why I didn't fill it in for the rest of the month. I only did week 1. We'll see how that goes, and then I'll continue to do it week to week to see what I like to track and not. Because I also realized if you see on the next page with my joint, I didn't leave enough room for a transaction log. So I might put some of my date night and grocery categories, track it in here, even though it's a joint category, not a personal category, but I need a place to track it. So we'll see how that works out. But like I said earlier, I'm still trying to figure out how I want to track the joint side. So I do like it on this page rather than the insert page I did last month. But I think what I'm going to do next month is shift this up and then shift this up, and hopefully there'll be enough room to do a transaction log down at the bottom. But I am liking this more than I liked last month. It's just not quite where I want it yet. But anyway, so let's continue. So for our joint bills, Geico, which is our renter's insurance, it's going to be $72, and we chose to pay it all out in one payment since it's actually cheaper than doing monthly or even quarterly payments. So you won't see this charge until next year, but that's why it's a lot. Hulu Live is $22.50, and this is for each of us, not total. So this is my half of this category. Rent is $850, which is a lot, but we live in Miami, so that's expensive. FPL, which is our electric bill, is $27.62. Finally, AT&T is always $25. Okay, so let's see how much this total is. $997.12. Okay, variable expenses, which is money that we do not carry over, which we have date night, which is $35. We're going to budget, and then groceries, we're going to budget for $175. So that comes to, oh, actually I can do this in my head, $210. So we'll see, last month we went over in both of these categories. So hopefully we'll do better in this month. Okay, so next up is Amazon Prime, which, how much do we have actually? Hold on. I believe so far we have $70 starting. And then, how do I want to do this? I'm going to add, because up here I have my half, but this is the total. So, this is annoying. Okay, I'm just going to put the total down here. And then I might mark my total somewhere down here. So household, I don't know how much we have yet, but we're going to add 300, and that's 150 each, but I'm just going to keep it consistent. And then travel, we actually have 0. This is a new fund for us, so we're going to add 100 total, and this adds up to $410. And then for my half, that's 205. So how do I want to mark this? I'll figure it out later, but my half is 205. Ooh. And then plus my half, 210, plus 7.12. So the joint, my half of the joint budget is $1,412.12. So that makes up the bulk of my income. So let's see how much I have left over. And I know I'm not oh, that's why I didn't put income. I was just going to write down the total and then put it here. So I'm basically going to have the same number twice. Oh, well, that was dumb. Oh, well. Okay. So 2277.05 minus 236.25 minus 131.33 minus 494.50 minus 1412.12. So my total potential savings, which actually I'm not going to mark it here yet. I might actually white all this out later and leave it how I originally had it, but this month is going to be tight. I basically only have $2.85 extra. So if I go over even by $5 in any category, then I'm going to be under budget or over budget this month. So it's a little intimidating, but I think I can do it. Like I said, my spending is going to be relatively low just because I'm waiting for next month, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, to do that. So I'm hoping this month I can keep it together, but we'll see. So overall, I like how it turned out. Like I said, I'm still fixing some things in this page I'm going to have to figure out, but I think I like what I said with shifting everything up. And then I might have another category kind of like this for my half of the sinking funds and then do this for all of us. So at least I have a number recorded somewhere about how much I'm inputting into the sinking funds rather than both of us together. But we'll figure it out later. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you have any suggestions about what I said, please leave a comment below. I'm trying to figure this out, but again, no rush, but I want to get this figured out because having it look like how I don't like it is bothering me. And I just want it to look like how I want it to look like and still have it be functional. So again, thank you for watching. Go ahead and hit that like button. Please comment down below again with suggestions and go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.